Welcome, dear viewers, to Empire of the Eagle, Unveiling the Aztec Civilization. In the vast tapestry of human history, few civilizations have captivated the imagination quite like the Aztecs. Nestled in the heart of ancient Mesoamerica, their story is one of resilience, innovation, and the inevitable collision with the forces of change. Join us on this odyssey through the chinampas, the ingenious floating gardens that sustained a bustling population, and navigate the bustling trade routes that connected the far reaches of the Aztec Empire. So, without further ado, let us embark on this immersive journey through time, where the Empire of the Eagle spreads its wings, and the secrets of the Aztec civilization unfold before our eyes. Our journey into the heart of the Aztec civilization commences with the enigmatic origins of the Mexica people. Legend intertwines with history as we trace the Aztecs' roots back to the mythical land of Aztlan. This ancestral homeland, shrouded in mystery, set the stage for a saga of migration, perseverance, and ultimate triumph. In the mists of pre-Columbian times, the Mexica embarked on an arduous journey, guided by prophecy and a divine calling. Over the course of centuries, they traversed the diverse landscapes of Mesoamerica, navigating deserts, scaling mountains, and threading through dense forests. This odyssey, a testament to their resilience, led them to the fertile valley nestled among the mountains. It was here, on the islands of Lake Texcoco, that the Mexica found the sign foretold in their prophecy: a majestic eagle perched on a cactus, devouring a serpent. The Mexica interpreted this celestial sign as a divine mandate, signaling the establishment of their capital city. Thus, in 1325 Common Era, Tenochtitlan was founded on the marshy islands of Lake Texcoco, a feat of engineering that defied the constraints of the challenging terrain. The construction of Tenochtitlan showcased the Mexica's ingenuity. They created a thriving metropolis with intricate canal systems, causeways, and monumental structures. The city became the beating heart of the Aztec Empire, pulsating with life, commerce, and cultural richness. As the Mexica settled on the islands of Lake Texcoco, they faced a daunting task: transforming marshy terrain into a thriving capital. This segment explores the awe-inspiring rise of Tenochtitlan, a city that would become the jewel of the Aztec Empire. The Mexica, with a keen understanding of hydraulics and engineering, crafted an intricate system of canals and causeways that not only traversed the challenging landscape but also became the lifeblood of the city. These canals facilitated transportation, trade, and agriculture, turning the once inhospitable environment into a flourishing urban center. Tenochtitlan's urban planning was a marvel of its time, with grand avenues, marketplaces, and towering temples. The Templo Mayor, dedicated to the gods Huitzilopochtli and Tlaloc, stood as the spiritual and physical centerpiece of the city, a symbol of the Mexica's devotion to their deities. Surrounding the Templo Mayor were expansive ceremonial precincts adorned with intricately carved stone monuments and altars. The city's architecture reflected the Mexica's complex cosmology and their deep connection to the natural world. Tenochtitlan wasn't merely a marvel of engineering and architecture. It was a bustling metropolis teeming with life. The city's vibrant markets, filled with exotic goods from across the empire, were a testament to the Mexica's extensive trade networks and economic prowess. The grandeur of Tenochtitlan extended beyond the physical realm. The city's social structure was stratified, with a ruling elite at the pinnacle. The emperor, known as the Huey Tlatoani, wielded both political and religious authority, symbolizing the close intertwining of the secular and the divine in Aztec governance. But Tenochtitlan was not merely a center of power. It was a crucible of culture and artistic expression. The Aztecs were skilled artisans, crafting intricate pottery, vibrant textiles, and ceremonial objects that reflected their mythology and daily life. The Mexica also recorded their history and knowledge in codices, painted manuscripts that served as a repository of wisdom, rituals, and societal organization. Each codex was a masterpiece, a testament to the intellectual richness of Aztec society. The social structure of the Aztecs was stratified, with distinct classes that shaped every aspect of life. At the pinnacle stood the ruling elite, including the emperor, nobility, and military leaders. Beneath them were commoners, artisans, and farmers, each playing a vital role in the functioning of the empire. The emperor, known as the Hui Latoani, was the supreme authority. His rule was not only political but also deeply intertwined with religious duties. The Aztecs believed that the emperor was the earthly representative of the gods, particularly Huitzilopochtli, the god of war and the sun. The nobility held significant influence, with privileges based on birth and military achievements. They played crucial roles in the administration, military campaigns, and religious ceremonies. The wealth and prestige of noble families were often displayed through elaborate costumes, jewelry, and intricate body art. Beyond the ruling elite, the commoners formed the backbone of Aztec society. Farmers, artisans, and traders contributed to the empire's economic prosperity. Despite the hierarchical structure, social mobility was possible through military achievements, particularly for skilled warriors who could rise in status through valor and battle. Religion permeated every aspect of Aztec life, and the priesthood held a unique and powerful position. The priests, guided by the Mexica's intricate cosmology, conducted elaborate rituals to appease the gods and maintain the cosmic order. Human sacrifice, though a controversial and dramatic aspect of Aztec religion, was seen as essential for cosmic balance. The Templo Mayor, the grand temple at the heart of Tenochtitlan, served as the focal point for religious ceremonies. It housed shrines dedicated to Huitzilopochtli and Tlaloc, as well as other deities, and was the site of numerous rituals, including the symbolic reenactment of the Aztec creation story. Aztec law and order were maintained through a system of judges and administrators. Punishments varied based on the severity of the offense, and there were different legal codes for nobility and commoners. The Aztecs were pragmatic in their approach to justice, aiming to deter crime while also rehabilitating offenders. The Aztec legal system also included a unique form of social welfare. The state provided for the disabled, elderly, and orphaned, showcasing a level of societal care not often associated with ancient civilizations. At the core of Aztec belief was a pantheon of gods, each with distinct attributes and roles in maintaining cosmic order. Huitzilopochtli, the god of war and the sun, held a central position, embodying the Mexica's fierce warrior spirit. Tlaloc, the god of rain, agriculture, and fertility, was equally revered for sustaining life. The Mexica believed that the gods required constant appeasement to ensure the well-being of the empire. Rituals, ceremonies, and sacrifices were woven into the fabric of daily life. The Templo Mayor, the grand temple at the heart of Tenochtitlan, served as the sacred stage for these religious practices. Human sacrifice, a practice that both fascinates and disturbs, played a central role in Aztec religious ceremonies. Captives from military campaigns were often chosen as sacrificial victims, their hearts ritually removed to nourish the gods and maintain the delicate balance of the cosmos. Despite the dramatic nature of human sacrifice, it was not solely an act of brutality. The Mexica viewed it as a sacred duty, a necessary exchange for the divine favor and protection they sought. Sacrificial rituals were meticulously choreographed, often tied to astronomical events and agricultural cycles. The Aztecs also engaged in symbolic rituals, such as the new fire ceremony. Held once every 52 years, this event marked the completion of a century in the Aztec calendar. Fires were extinguished across the empire, and a new fire was ceremonially lit, symbolizing the cyclical renewal of time and cosmic order. Apart from grand public ceremonies, private rituals were an integral part of Aztec religious life. Families paid homage to their household gods, seeking blessings for health, prosperity, and protection. Temples and shrines adorned the city, providing spaces for both communal and personal spiritual practices. The codices, painted manuscripts that served as sacred texts, chronicled the myths, ceremonies, and calendar systems of the Aztecs. These richly illustrated documents provided a deeper understanding of their cosmology, history, and the intricate interplay between the earthly and divine realms. Despite the focus on warfare and sacrifice, Aztec religion also celebrated life and fertility. Festivals dedicated to Xochipilli, the god of art, games, and love, brought communities together in joyous revelry. Music, dance, and colorful costumes were integral to these celebrations, offering a glimpse into the multifaceted nature of Aztec spirituality. The Aztecs were renowned for their skill in pottery and sculpture. Utilitarian pottery, adorned with intricate designs, showcased not only their technical prowess but also their aesthetic sensibilities. Vibrant colors and detailed motifs depicted scenes from mythology, daily life, and the natural world. The ceremonial vessels crafted by Aztec artisans were particularly noteworthy. Often used in religious rituals and feasts, these vessels featured elaborate scenes, intricate carvings, and symbolic representations of gods and mythical creatures. The meticulous craftsmanship reflected the Mexica's reverence for the divine. Textiles played a crucial role in Aztec culture, serving both utilitarian and symbolic purposes. The art of weaving was highly developed, with skilled artisans creating intricate patterns and designs. Clothing, blankets, and banners were adorned with vibrant colors and meaningful symbols that conveyed social status, identity, and religious significance. The attire of the ruling elite, including the emperor and nobility, was particularly elaborate. Featherwork, another intricate art form, adorned garments and ceremonial regalia, showcasing the Aztecs' ability to transform natural materials into stunning works of art. The Aztecs were avid record keepers, and their codices served as both historical documents and artistic masterpieces. These painted manuscripts, crafted on bark paper, depicted the Mexica's history, religious beliefs, and societal organization. Each codex was a visual narrative, blending images and glyphs to convey a comprehensive understanding of Aztec life. The most famous of these codices is the Codex Mendoza, a comprehensive account of Aztec history and tribute obligations. Its pages are adorned with vivid illustrations, offering a captivating glimpse into the Mexica's worldview. The architectural marvels of the Aztecs were not limited to the grandeur of Tenochtitlan. Throughout the empire, cities and ceremonial centers featured impressive structures. Temples, pyramids, and palaces, adorned with sculptures and carvings, showcased the Mexica's ability to blend artistic expression with structural innovation. The Templo Mayor, with its dual shrines dedicated to Huitzilopochtli and Tlaloc, exemplified the fusion of religious significance and architectural brilliance. The use of intricate stone carvings and symbolic elements transformed these structures into sacred spaces that resonated with spiritual energy. Music and dance were integral to Aztec ceremonies, rituals, and daily life. The Aztecs crafted a variety of musical instruments, including drums, rattles, and flutes. These instruments, often adorned with intricate designs, accompanied ceremonial dances and religious ceremonies. The Danza de los Voladores, Dance of the Flyers, was one such ceremonial dance, a ritualistic performance where participants descended from a tall pole while attached to ropes, symbolizing a connection between the earth and the divine. In exploring the arts and culture of the Aztecs, we encounter a civilization that celebrated the beauty in everyday life and elevated the mundane to the realm of the extraordinary. Their artistic expressions, whether in pottery, textiles, codices, or architecture, were not merely aesthetic endeavors but profound reflections of their beliefs, values, and connection to the divine. At the heart of Aztec agriculture was the ingenious system of chinampas, or floating gardens. These artificial islands, constructed in the shallow waters of Lake Texcoco, were a testament to the Mexica's ability to adapt to their challenging environment. Chinampas provided fertile grounds for cultivating a variety of crops, including maize, beans, squash, and chili peppers. The Aztecs maximized their agricultural output by employing efficient irrigation systems, ensuring a steady supply of food for the rapidly growing population of Tenochtitlan. The Aztecs were skilled traders, fostering a vast and sophisticated trade network that connected the diverse regions of their empire. Tenochtitlan served as a bustling economic hub, attracting merchants and goods from far-reaching territories. The Aztecs engaged in both local and long-distance trade. Local markets, or Tenochtitlan, were vibrant spaces where artisans, farmers, and traders exchanged goods. These markets were not only economic centers but also social and cultural hubs, showcasing the diversity of Aztec life. Beyond local markets, the Aztecs participated in long-distance trade, transporting goods such as obsidian, feathers, and textiles across the empire. The vast road network and waterways facilitated the movement of these goods, allowing for cultural exchange and the dissemination of ideas. Central to Aztec agriculture was their sophisticated understanding of the natural world and celestial cycles. The Mexica developed an intricate agricultural calendar that dictated the timing of planting, harvesting, and religious ceremonies. This calendar, intertwined with their religious beliefs, ensured the harmony between the earthly realm and the cosmos. The agricultural calendar was divided into 18 months, each associated with specific crops and activities. Rituals and ceremonies were conducted to honor the agricultural deities, seeking their blessings for a bountiful harvest and the well-being of the community. In addition to traditional barter systems, the Aztecs utilized cacao beans as a form of currency. Cacao, the bean from which chocolate is derived, held both economic and cultural significance. It was used in trade and as a luxury item consumed in various forms, including a frothy chocolate beverage. Cacao played a role in religious rituals and was often associated with Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god. The Aztecs revered cacao not only for its economic value but also for its spiritual and symbolic importance. The Aztec state implemented measures for social welfare and wealth redistribution. Tribute collected from conquered territories, including food, textiles, and precious materials, was redistributed among the population. This system aimed to ensure a level of economic equality and alleviate potential social unrest. Our narrative now takes a dramatic turn as we explore the pivotal moment in Aztec history, the encounter with the Spanish conquistadors. This momentous collision of worlds, marked by cultural misunderstandings, conflicts, and the devastating impact of European diseases, would reshape the destiny of the Aztec civilization. In 1519, Hernán Cortés, a Spanish conquistador, set foot on the shores of the Yucatan Peninsula. His expedition, driven by a quest for wealth and glory, would become a seismic force that reverberated across the Mesoamerican landscape. Cortés, a shrewd and ambitious leader, sought to exploit existing rivalries between indigenous groups. He formed alliances with some indigenous peoples who opposed Aztec dominance, gathering a diverse coalition that would play a crucial role in the impending clash. In the heart of the Aztec Empire, the ruler Moctezuma II faced a conundrum. The Mexica believed in the return of the god Quetzalcoatl, and Cortés, with his fair complexion and advanced weaponry, was initially viewed through this lens. Moctezuma, torn between diplomacy and the fear of an impending disaster, sent gifts to the Spanish, hoping to appease these apparent gods. Cortés, however, had his sights set on Tenochtitlan, the grand city of the Aztecs. The Spanish entered the city in 1519, and what began as a tense diplomatic encounter soon escalated into a violent conflict. The Spanish, aided by their indigenous allies, initiated a siege on Tenochtitlan. The Aztecs, with their military prowess and resilient spirit, resisted fiercely. The city that once stood as a testament to the Mexica's triumph over adversity now became the battleground for a clash of civilizations. The Mexica fought valiantly, but the introduction of European weaponry, including guns and cannons, tipped the scales in favor of the Spanish. Disease, however, would prove to be an even more insidious adversary. Unbeknownst to the Aztecs, the arrival of the Spanish also brought with it invisible invaders, diseases like smallpox, measles, and influenza. The indigenous populations of the Americas, lacking immunity to these diseases, faced devastating epidemics that decimated their numbers. The population of Tenochtitlan, already weakened by warfare and siege, succumbed to the ravages of disease. The once thriving city now faced a humanitarian crisis, as death and despair enveloped its streets. In 1521, after months of resistance, Tenochtitlan fell to the Spanish. The grand city, once a symbol of Aztec resilience, now lay in ruins. Moctezuma was captured and later died in Spanish custody, leaving the Mexica in a state of political and spiritual disarray. In 1521, after months of resistance, Tenochtitlan fell to the Spanish. The grand city, once a symbol of Aztec resilience, now lay in ruins. Moctezuma was captured and later died in Spanish custody, leaving the Mexica in a state of political and spiritual disarray. In 1521, after months of resistance, Tenochtitlan fell to the Spanish. The grand city, once a symbol of Aztec resilience, now lay in ruins. Moctezuma was captured and later died in Spanish custody, leaving the Mexica in a state of political and spiritual disarray. The encounter with the Spanish, while tragic and tumultuous, became a chapter in the larger narrative of Mexico's history. The resilience of the Aztec people, their cultural contributions, and the enduring spirit of Mesoamerica would persist, transcending the conquest and shaping the identity of a nation. In conclusion, the Aztecs, with their towering pyramids and vibrant markets, their complex societal structures and elaborate rituals, have left an indomitable imprint on the collective memory of Mexico and the world. Their legacy is not confined to the pages of history textbooks. It breathes in the air, resonates in the laughter, and dances in the streets of modern Mexico, a testament to the enduring spirit of a people who, despite the adversities of their past, continue to shape the cultural landscape of the present and the future. As we bid farewell to the pages of this documentary, we carry with us the echoes of the Empire of the Eagle, the echoes of the Aztec civilization. A civilization that rose, that fell, but that, in its enduring legacy, remains immortal.